Alrighty, I'm back. Hello there, MLG. Hello, Sushi. I'm really sorry. XSplit freaked out on me because I was trying to get a screen capture going. Oh, good night, Sushi. Well, go use the sleep. I'm sorry, my XSplit wigged out. Um, hello there, Uni. Alright, so, and I just saw my video buffer, so this is gonna be fun, I guess. I was talking earlier about how I was going crazy over the line art that I used last time, or that I created last time. Hello there, Dark Thief. And I went to go make a screen capture, and XSplit locked up my computer. Like, I don't know where my video cut out, but I eventually had to restart my laptop because it would not let me navigate away from XSplit. So that was fun. Like, even Task Manager wouldn't be brought up. It was odd. Very odd. And then my laptop wanted to update. So that was why the pause was a lot longer than you would expect. I actually watched like 2 short YouTube videos in the time it took for it to update and reboot. Hello there, Ink Bendy. Alright, and as I was saying before, this is how crazy I got with with the line art. Like, you could see some actual names in there, and then there's like little things like or g or f and lo, but those are just unnamed characters at the moment. But I was like having way too much fun, so I was using the line art and having way too much fun with it. But that's a thing. Uh, I can understand why chat might be dead. It's because it's Monday and a lot of people have school. I just wanted to do like a fun little stream because I have the time, I guess. And I don't really care who's watching. I'm happy that you guys are able to come and watch. But like, it didn't matter if like 1 person or 50 people showed up. I was gonna have some fun, do some drawing. This actually beat out Skyrim by 1 point. And I was like, I can't decide whether or not I'm going to draw or play Skyrim because I love Skyrim. TF is a complete nerd for Skyrim. She is Dova Kitten. And I need to play Oblivion. I've been told that it's a lot better than Skyrim. I only have that from my Xbox at the moment, and my Xbox is kind of buried. We're actually going to be looking at a house tomorrow because I guess there's a lady from my mother-in-law's church who has one for sale. That's relatively cheap, And so we're thinking, if we look at that, if the plans for the trailer fall through, like if somebody comes up from behind us and takes it before we're ready, we may have a fallback plan, and that's always good. I don't care if we have the trailer. I don't care if we have the house. I just want my own place. I do kind of prefer. No, no, no. I was thinking that the trailer had more rooms. No, I'm all right. Unless the house doesn't have a nice master bathroom, then I might be a little disappointed. But adult things. TF is rambling about adult things. Eh, hi there, plush world. Uh, furries. Wait, wait, wait. Uh, not the serious. Draw yourself, not the serious TF. Okay. Since I actually have a request for drawing, I will do that because I was looking through my OC folder. You guys could probably figure that out by me rambling and nothing being drawn. Uh, it's kind of funny that you want me to draw Derp TF because that takes no time at all. Just I draw this giant circle and like not even match anything up to it, so it's like why bother drawing the circle? I would actually really love to have a fursuit of TF. I have actually thought about making a TF onesie. I do have I have a pattern to make onesies. I just don't know how big they would get because I think they're for like kids and teens. And even though I am small, I am the chub, so I don't know if my patterns will work for me. But I was thinking if I could do this, I will actually make more for the squad or the spike crew and be like, hey guys, I can make you a onesie of your OC. How's that? But I may just start with like making a TF onesie, and maybe one day if I come into some money, I may have a fursuit commissioned because they look like so much fun. I know that I'm not like a somebody who will typically be like performing a lot in my fursuit, but I would like have a lot of fun with it. I'm one of those fun-loving people. I like dressing up in costumes. I mean, I got a kangaroo onesie from my mom for Christmas, and it's adorable. I don't know what this TF is doing here. But I got a onesie. I don't know where I was going with that, but say wait, don't be into fandoms too much or you'd get tumor. What? I'm just looking at chat at the moment. Uh, yeah, I just looked back in chat, and no, you don't have to have a fursuit to be a furry. Um, I am definitely on the mild. If you were to classify me as a furry, I am on the very mild side. I am the section that people most think of furries on, and that's why they're so frowned upon, is the porn side, and those are the hardcore. And I've seen some things, but I'm on the very mild side. I like dressing up in costumes. I like playing around. I like having fun. I have a persona. And as much as I would like to go crazy and make a completely new persona, I can't. I think that's why I make so many OCs. It's because it's like I try and I fail, and it's like I can't get rid of TF. I can't. It's just no go. Um, I see a lot of people like on DeviantArt that are like, I'm gonna change my OC or I'm gonna change my persona. My persona is going to be like wildly inconsistent. And I've had TF since I was like in middle school. She first started out as a lioness because I was obsessed with The Lion King, and I was on the TLK FAA, which was the Lion King Fan Art Archive, and I was first introduced to the idea of a persona there because everybody's like, "This is my persona. This is my persona," and I didn't know what a persona was. I asked people, and they're like, "Oh, it's a animal that represents yourself." And I was like, thoughtful face. I was like, what represents me? I don't know what represents me. And then I was like, oh yeah, I am completely into Lion King, so I'm gonna make my persona into a lioness. And that is actually the origin of TF. She was a lioness first and a cat second. It was actually a few months later when I was like drawing in my sketchbook. I was drawing a bunch of my cat characters, and I was drawing my cat at the time, Pouncer, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna shapeshift into a cat just for like this little comic, I guess. I don't even remember what the comic was about or what it looked like. All I remember is that TF became a cat for a comic talking with my feline characters, and here she stayed. She has not changed since like I want to say like 2005. I can actually look that up. Wait, who isn't obsessed with Lion King? I have so many. I have my Nala plush that I had since I was 3. Uh, I have a small menagerie of Simba plushies. Uh, and recently I started collecting Kion plushies as well. Uh, I lost my train of thought. I have a small menagerie of like Simba stuff too. Like I have some figurines of Simba. I have a very squishy Kion that I'm not sure what kind of toy he's supposed to be, but he's like almost a stress ball, but it takes very careful placing for him to be actually standing without him falling over. But I also have a figurine of Scar, and that's probably like the prize, the pride and prize of my collection because I have never owned anything Scar in my life, and I love Scar. He's like one of my favorite villains. Uh, Alright, Ink Bendy. If you want me to draw Bendy, you gotta pay $5. You gotta look down in my description. The only reason why I started drawing TF is because it's an OC stream. And I'm either making OCs or drawing my OCs, and somebody wanted me to draw my own persona, so okay. If you want me to draw Bendy, it's $5. You look down in the description. I have a link for a GoFundMe. If anybody wants me to draw them anything, $5. I do not do fetishes. I do not do NSFW, stuff like that. Okay. Uh, uh, what is truly beautiful? I'm confused. Sorry. I was actually about to look up to see when exactly TF was created. I'm about to look on my toy house real quick. Uh, I actually squealed a little bit because somebody has actually favorited TF on my toy house. I was like, somebody loves TF. Thank you. Like a complete stranger too. It's like nobody I know. Let's see. 2006. 2006 was when TF was created. Oh crap. I don't know why, but for some reason my browser thinks that I'm on voice call on Discord at all time and I'm not. Let's see. Hello there, Pokemon Plush, Pokemon World Plush. Hello. Let's see. So I guess TF is as old as you, Katie, huh? uh, TF was a lioness first. I mean, her hair wasn't this neat. It was actually like really like that, but TF eventually got the little poof down. Mostly because for the longest time I had this I had this hairdo that was like this for like the longest time. I think one of my face reveal photos was like an old photo and you could clearly see the little swoop I had in my hair. I don't even know how I did it. It did that a lot and like eventually TF went from having a schwa to just going down like that. So. But I like this little thoughtful TF down here. I like how she came out. I think Kay is either working or probably going to sleep because they have to work, or they just don't know I'm streaming. uh, but you forgot my birthday. Just comment to your what? Is that why she's so tiny? No. Hold on. Let's see. Though I should actually. I know you said not to, but this is my stream, damn it. I think I should actually try drawing TF somewhat seriously. I usually fail halfway through. But because it ends up looking way too weird to me. It's like, oh, here we go, we're gonna draw TF, and then it's like, wow, she looks really weird drawn seriously. I think I need to ignore the mouth until I have the rest of the rest of the face in place, or else it's just gonna go to the kitty face, and suddenly it's just gonna become a derp TF again. Let's see. Within 12 weeks, I will become 12. Congratulations. I know this is a weird question, but those people in Discord, what did you think of my persona? I don't think I got a good look at it. I would have to look again. Da, da, da. I don't think I'm in the right place. Okay, there we are. Because I don't usually look in the stream art submissions until stream art submission time. I think it's really cute. I want you to remember, and I'm not criticizing. I'm actually just saying I just want you to remember that your persona is to be a depiction of yourself and how you feel. How you feel you are, and like, it's not a criticism at all. It's just something to remember when you're creating a persona. I don't have the heart to change TF because she's me. I can't change that. I have actually thought about it so many times. I was like, I can actually create something completely wild and new and be like so creative with it. And I was like, nope, I'm just this derp cat. I will always be a derp cat. Though I have drawn TF in different species, the design doesn't really change. I don't even know why I came up with the color schemes I did. It was just like, oh, brown cat. I'm not even a big fan of green, but for some reason the original color was green. It's not like I'm like, ooh, you know what? I really like green. I've never really been a big fan of green. like certain shades of green I adore, but it's like I don't typically wear green. It has to be a special type of green for me to wear it. And yet my original color was green. Hey, look. Look how weird I look. Look how weird. Because I can't. I don't usually draw TF serious. It was even weird for me to have the icon I have for my YouTube. That's actually a logo for my adoptable account on DA. And I used to draw TF pretty seriously and quite often, but it's like I'm not a person that can be taken seriously. And it would be hilarious if I got a fursuit with this face. And it's like the rest of the body is all detailed and it has this face. And the chest fluff is actually left over from an old drawing style where I would draw my that's not even how I used to draw my characters. I used to draw them like this, something like that, and then their chest fluff would be here. Like this would be like Cobalt or something. After Cobalt. Should actually draw him next because I haven't drawn him in forever. But this is how I used to draw my characters. Like all the times. And the chest fluff is left over from that, and I guess to forever remind me that my chest fluff always looks like that, is that TF has a spot that is basically the floof within the chest floof. It's actually a spot that a lot of people tend to get wrong when drawing TF. It's always me because it led me to do there was a reference I had for TF at one point where it showed the chest fluff side by side, and one of them showed the correct and incorrect way to do the chest fluff because just make her have like this tan chest and belly flow seamlessly together, and it's just not how it goes. I don't know what made me decide that, but that's the way I decided it. TF has also gone through a couple of hairstyles. At one point, TF had I had like this really weird cut, and so she had this going on where there was like a little bit of hair behind the ear. There was one point in high school where I didn't draw her often with it. What side of the head was it on? Yeah, it was on this side. Hold on. Where I included the blue stripe in my hair I had at the time. And that blue stripe always washed out. I was always mad. I had it like redone like 3 times. But oh dear. Hold on guys. My internet is about to be reset. Yep.
I was gonna reset the thing. Craig said check with you see if you was dreaming of something.
Yeah, just go